Claire here, and we're going to talk about the cliff notes of corn. We're going analog because the only graphic designer in my budget is me, and this is the best I can do. So here we got our corn, we got our stalk, we've got our little feathery thing at the top, and then our cobs. We're going to talk about the mechanism of this, what you need to do to plant it to get these guys. This right here is the most important part that you're going to want to know about, because this is where all the pollen lives. And you might know how, little bugs and butterflies, they pollinate all your flowers. That's not how this works. What you need for this, the wind. The wind is your best friend. It's what's going to shake all of the pollen from here, and it's going to trickle down to there's little hairs. The pollen's going to shake off the top, and it's going to float down, and the little hairs on the ends of the corns of the cob that come out of the stalk, the pollen gets on there, and then it goes in and it pollinates all of the potential kernels that you can have. So if you're growing a teeny tiny little corn on the cob, you don't want that. You want it to be big and massive and juicy. So how are you going to get the stuff from the top to trickle down the cobs on the bottom, the little hairs on the cobs, to get you a fat, juicy corn on the cob? I'm going to tell you how. So you got these. Now in our home gardens, we tend to think of like, well, if I've got a little bit of space, I could stick a seed here or there or whatever, and maybe it'll get there. Nope, you gotta you can't plant in a row, a single line, okay? You have got to plant in a grid. Now, I have done this in my small backyard, and I've grown quite a bit of corn. And so what I'm going to do, something this year, is a little bit different, and we'll see. It's an experiment, but you want to make sure that you're growing at least in my opinion, and this is usually the general opinion, at least 4 rows where they are planted in a grid like this. So let me know if that is something that you knew already. Let me know if that's something you just learned today. Let me know what variety of corn you're planning on planting. I am planting Painted Mountain by Johnny Seeds this year, and I'm planting another variety, and that's also an experiment because you're supposed to actually have them pretty far apart, and they will be far apart from my backyard, but they might not be far enough apart, so they might cross-pollinate. So we will see. But with that being said, I'm gonna go because I've got some stuff to plant, and you'll have to come back and see how it goes.